So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Messi. Great chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Has a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Messi. Always onto this. It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Pode soltar aí e falar.
Premio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Premio have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Oh, what a ball! He's got the shot away!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Neymar. Messi. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Premio find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
He's had a shot! They simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much
And Ribery sticks it away. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Premio are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Luis Garcia. Brilliantly cut out. He won't be happy with that one. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Luis Garcia! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Luis Garcia reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
They've played it short. He's got to be in here! Guti! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Guti is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And that could set him on his way. So much time and space here. Real chance! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
34 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 23.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's onside. Danger averted for now. Ribery. And here's Neymar. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Sal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's well spotted. And the counter is on. That looks a cracking ball. Now the finish! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
43 minutos do primeiro tempo.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And Messi! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador.
And yes, it's him again.
Teremos 3 minutos de
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Luis Garcia. That is good strength. And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Grêmio have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very... Could be... He's had a hit! It's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Luca Bacchio. And they're back on the ball again. Saul. And it's Neymar. And no, that was never going to make it. Luis Garcia. Ribéry. Chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Grêmio were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Agoulé. Here's Saul. Bade. And he's intervened well there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Ribéry. That's a nicely measured pass. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Big chance! And he's there to get it away. Sevilla can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bade. Sal. That is a little undercooked. Petit, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry, can he finish? And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here? That has been knocked clear. That's really well cleared. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Big header! That needed better placement.
Remy just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Sal. He's played him through. Ribéry. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. And he was quick to react. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Messi. Luis Garcia. And here's Ribéry. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That pass isn't the best. Ribéry. Ribéry hits one! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football.
And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to...
Mas você não vai fazer torrada amanhã? Tá? Você não vai fazer torrada pra você? Ah, não. Se eu fizer fazer com certeza. Ah, não. Eu fazer com sal, tira. Igual mais dois.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Neymar. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Gremio clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Gonzalo Inacio. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gremio have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Look at the space here. And the finish! And he's heaved it away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's the shot! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Gremio are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Neymar. Ribéry. Luis Garcia. Steaming on. Luis Garcia! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need...
Now the finish! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Grêmio are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
And Ribery! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Grêmio just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That's really well cleared. And they've got a throw. Petit. Passes short and sharp. Ribery! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Grêmio are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ribery. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one...
And Messi! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Messi knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
De Bast. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Ribery. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Sporting are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And it's Ribery. And here's Messi. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
There's the hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Grêmio certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
They've played it short. Beckenbauer. Trincao. Guti wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a key interception. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Premio pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So off we go once more. It's a sweet ball, that. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Trincao. Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Luis Garcia. Hits one! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Out towards the flank. And no, he's seen through all of that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neymar. That's a nicely measured pass. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Guti. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Messi. Trincao. Under an awful lot of pressure. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. It's a great... He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Ribery! Guti gets a foot in here. And here's a chance. Brought out the best in the keeper.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Shapes to shoot! Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Petty! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Luis Garcia! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man.
And Ribery! Oh, denied at the last.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 20.
Grêmio get their 4th corner.
E vai entrar com o número 30.
Neymar plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's gone for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gonzalo Inacio. Nicely weighted ball. Ribery. And here's Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Ribery. Decent hit! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Ah, não, passa ele tem essa negação. É drible, quer dizer que ele não tem. Drible é negação.
He's tried one.
Ele vai quase que nem falta. Ele pegou uma bola dentro do fundo, esse cara virou uma bicicleta, mano. Cara, o Bastoni foi correr, tá ligado? Ele ia tirar a bola, só que ele errou o lance, mano. Aí o mano meteu a bicicleta, mano. Nossa, matou o Vitor Baia, mas ele pegou, mano.
Oh, super find.
Ó.
Now it's Ribery.
Ah, esse dá pro povo. Tirando nessa, vou ficar.
Gonzalo Inacio.
Vou apagar esse pelo povo, só pro YouTube não receber o celular pela tela.
And he's
Vou
picked out
fazer
the
live
run.
depois do jogo.
And that's a superb. Tries a shot.
Vai perder,
It's a
viu?
goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to
Ele é
watch.
bonzinho, mas
Where to next?
essa tem hora que
It's a
parece que
mass
não é pra isso
exodus
também.
now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
Será que ele vai
Well,
testar?
they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no
testar em
doubt will
Paris,
be
né?
looking to cause even more damage here.
That looks a good ball through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And the referee brings it to a close. Premio can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their...
Tem um giro que fez. Eu peguei e girei aqui, ó. Não tem nada. Ó. Se eu viesse o bullet, eu não queria não, mas...
Não suja não? Aqui. Então na roupa, passa aqui, ó. Na roupa não. Então. O seu mais perto.
Porque os caras colocam o bagulho tanto cara, né, mano?
O meu mais perto aí, né? Foi um por aqui também. Muito longe. Muito longe. Sério? Acredito que a melhor opção aqui é o Van Buiten, Owen, Bastituta. Só. Cara do Egito mesmo, né?
Sei não. Acho que esses tiros aí não vai dar certo, não. O jeito é ganhar o selecionado mesmo, escolher um e poucas ideias.
Um abraço.